Are you looking for the best budget gaming chairs? In this video, we will look at some of the 7 best budget gaming chairs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Branch Ergonomic Chair. A good chair often means one that offers a variety of adjustments. Branch's ergonomic chair fits this criterion. It's surprisingly easy to assemble in minutes, the instructions are great, and there are tons of little tweaks you can make to dial it to fit. You can push the armrest back and forward, up and down. The seat can extend out or be pushed in. You can lock the recline. There's even adjustable lumbar support. The chair does all this while managing to look sleek. There are several colors to choose from without an outlandish price. There's no headrest, but you can pay to add one. It doesn't keep my back as upright as I'd like, but the double-woven nylon mesh backrest feels nice to lean against. The seat is made of high-density foam. It's firm yet comfy, and it doesn't trap heat as much as other foam seats I've tried. It's a great chair for a variety of body sizes. My 6 feet 4 inches self enjoyed sitting on it, as did my 5 feet 1 inch partner. Fair warning though, pet hair tends to cling to the upholstery, and I've noticed the fabric on the front end of the seat tends to pill quite quickly. Branch just announced the Ergonomic Chair Pro, which improves on the original in almost every way. However, it will not replace the ergonomic chair and will act as an upgrade option at $499. I'll be testing it very soon, so stay tuned. Number 2. Branch Verve Chair. Take everything about the Branch ergonomic chair and upgrade it a notch. That's the Branch Verve. It looks more elegant, especially in the lovely coral and cobalt colors. It keeps my back straighter, it's quite comfy, and it can make nearly the same adjustments with a higher level of polish. Nearly. The armrests only go up and down, which is limiting. I also wouldn't have minded if the seat was a smidge wider. Folks who need a wider seat may want to look elsewhere. After more than a year, Branch finally released a headrest for this chair, but disappointingly, it's only compatible with newer versions that have screw holes under the top of the chair's frame. That means if you bought the Verve when it originally launched, in 2025, you're out of luck. The company sent me the new version, and I installed the headrest, a very simple process, and I still really like the chair overall. The headrest doesn't go as high as I'd like, but this won't be an issue for most people, as I'm a 6 feet 4 inches man. I try to sit on these chairs for several weeks if not months, but I rarely can sit on one for years as I have so many to test. However, I have a friend who owns the Verve who said that after more than 2 years, the chair started to sink whenever he sat on it. Thankfully, he says Branch's customer service was very responsive and promptly sent him a new cylinder. Number 3. Steelcase Gesture. Steelcase's gesture is comfortable, no matter how you're sitting. Tuck one leg under the other, cross your legs at the knee, or sling one over the armrest, and you'll be fairly well supported. The adjustments also have a wide range, so you can precisely tailor the whole package to your body and posture. Unfortunately, it isn't as breathable as other cheaper chairs, and the upholstered fabric hasn't held up as well as other pricey chairs like the Herman Miller Embody, see below. That said, there are several different fabrics you can choose from, and Steelcase also has one of the best warranties around, 12 years. We initially had this chair as an alternative to the Embody, but the Herman Miller chair has exploded in price since we tested it. The gesture costs much less but comes close in quality. Number 4. Steelcase Carmen. I sat on Steelcase's Carmen for more than 3 months, and it's my new favorite all-mesh chair, especially since it has a smaller footprint than some of its peers. These types of office chairs are great for people who run warm or are generally working in hot spaces. Maybe you don't want to run the window AC all day. The Carmen's intermix mesh fabric was comfy to sit on. I'm 6 feet 4 inches, but my 5 feet 1 inch wife also likes, and it didn't feel abrasive against the skin. There's not much to adjust here, and that's by design. The company says the chair responds automatically to your weight. You can raise or lower the seat and the armrests, lock the recline, and adjust the angle of the armrests, but that's about it. It doesn't have any traditional lumbar support, though you can add it as an upgrade during checkout. I didn't need it. Even after long stretches on the chair, my back felt well supported. Most importantly, my body never ran too hot. Steelcase has unveiled a high-back version of this chair, and I'll be testing it soon. A cheaper alternative, the Neuhaus Ergo 3D Ergonomic Office Chair, $370, is another all-mesh chair. The elasto-mesh seat isn't as comfy, it'll feel worse on the skin if you, tend to sit at your desk without pants. But it's otherwise quite adjustable and roomy, plus it even comes with 2 sets of wheels, casters or rollerblades, so you can choose which works best for you and your flooring. If you're in a particularly hot environment, it won't trap heat and will keep your whole body cool for a fraction of the price. Number 5. Human Scale Freedom Headrest. When I leaned back in the Human Scale Freedom Headrest, which we wrote about more than 20 years ago, I felt bliss. Designed by the famed Niels Different, this chair gracefully supports my back like a mother gently laying a baby in a crib. If you tend to recline, this is the chair for you. By design, there aren't as many adjustments you can make compared to other high-end chairs. The idea is that the chair will adapt to your own body. For example, there's no way to lock the chair so it won't recline, but it never reclined when I didn't want it to. You can adjust the lumbar support, seat height, armrest height, and seat depth. I often had to readjust the headrest, as it tends to slide down, but otherwise, this chair pretty much lets you set it and forget it. It even comes fully assembled. There's a 15-year warranty to boot. The armrests are just about the only part one don't like as much. It's easy to adjust them accidentally when you shift in the seat. After more than 2 years of sitting on it, I've only noticed some pilling at the seat edge of the fabric. If you don't care for the headrest, there's a version without it. And sustainability-wise, this is a net positive product, meaning the company does more good than bad by making one of these chairs. For instance, Human Scale has rainwater capture systems in its manufacturing sites and uses this for all final assembly. The product's environmental rating is certified by the International Living Future Institute, a non-profit organization. Number 6. Herman Miller Aeron. There's a reason the classic Aeron is the chair of choice in many offices. It's durable, supportive, and airy. It comes in 3 sizes A, B, and C, with C being the largest, and you're able to adjust pretty much everything on the chair to suit your body. That includes the arms, seat depth, and lumbar support. That said, we don't recommend splurging on a brand new Aeron. There's a very good chance you can find one for significantly less than full price at a local furniture reseller, on eBay, or on Facebook Marketplace. Or you can luck out like Wired reviewer Michael Calor, who walked away with a free Aeron after a startup in his town closed up shop. Number 7. Razer Isker V2. Listen, I don't like gaming chairs. I think the racing chair aesthetic is tired, and I have yet to find a gaming chair that doesn't make me sweat. These all-foam seats trap body heat. All of that is true with Razer's Isker V2, 7 out of 10, Wired recommends. But hey, I still see tons of people online using and enjoying these kinds of chairs, so if that's what you want, I think the Isker V2 is the best gaming chair right now. The adaptive lumbar support is what makes this one unique. It slightly adjusts as your body moves in the chair, and it does a solid job with support. The seat is fairly adjustable, but you cannot push the seat depth out. Razer claimed in its marketing materials that you can sit cross-legged or with one foot up, but I couldn't do it. The seat is just not deep enough. I found the headrest quite silly. It's a foam pillow you affix around the top of the chair, and it never stays put. I didn't need it anyway. I do like that the shoulders of the chair are wide and don't cut into my body, and the width of the seat is nice. I'd replace the casters, which don't move very well on hardwood floors. Oh, and remember that you will sweat in this chair unless your gaming setup is in an industrial fridge.